Hello, teachers and friends. Today, we want to make a podcast about our life experiences. But before we do, let us introduce ourselves. First, my name is Alexander Jason from class 76, number 2.
My name is Benedictus Dwi Anggara Putra Riyadi from class 76, student number 5.
My name is William Sasuga Dickension from class 76, student number 30.
Now we are gonna listen to Sasuga's life experience.
So, the title is Big Battle with the Cockroaches. This incident occurred during the Eid holiday 2 years ago when my house assistant returned home. My younger brother and I then helped our parents to clean our house. My job during dinner time was to wash the dishes. On that first night of the Eid holiday, once I finished the dishes, my dad poured hot water over the sink to clean up. Suddenly, lots of cockroaches in various sizes came out of that sink hole. My dad exclaimed, "Huh, why are there so many cockroaches coming out from here?" Me, my mom, and my brother were all scared stiff. We screamed and jumped on the nearby chairs. My dad directly took his sandals and slapped some of the cockroaches. However, there were too many cockroaches coming out from the sink at the same time. My mom suggested using insect sprayer and passed it to my dad. Spraying those cockroaches did not immediately kill them. They were still crawling all over the kitchen trying to escape from the ferocity of my dad's sandals and the insect sprayer. It took not less than 30 minutes to finally clean most of the cockroaches. The place was a mess. It turned out that the house assistant had not done a satisfactory job in cleaning the kitchen during her working time. There was a cockroach nest in the area below the sink with numerous cockroach eggs around. We spent another hour to properly clean the sink and the kitchen area. Finally, all of the cockroaches were dead and could be beaten. My younger brother and I were quite traumatic because of this. But my dad kept encouraging us to be brave. Hopefully, such experience will not repeat itself, and I have since learned that cleanliness is important in all occasions. Okay, is there any questions?
I have a question. Are you still afraid of cockroaches till now?
I want to be brave, but I can't. So right now, I'm still afraid of cockroaches.
Uh, I have a question too. How was your feeling at the time?
I'm feeling pretty scared and stiff because the cockroaches were too many.
Ah, okay.
Okay, next. Jason, it's your turn.
Okay, my story is about me. It's about Lost at Disneyland. One day, when I was 8 years old, I went to Disneyland with my parents, my little sister, and my grandmother. We went there during the school holiday in December 2016. There are so many fun rides that we tried. But when there's a good spot to take a picture, I am forced to join. And finally, when my mom was taking a picture of my little sister, And my grandma was also taking a picture of me while my father was looking for a coffee to drink. This is where the story begins. I asked my grandma, "Grandma, where is mom and dad?" My grandma responded with a confused face. "We are lost." That's right, lost. Fortunately, my mother realizes that we are lost somewhere. She immediately texted my grandma and asked our location. But the thing is that our location is already so far away and the way is quite busy. And then I saw a staff member that may help us. I told my grandma to talk to the staff, ma'am, but my grandma can't speak English nor Mandarin. So I asked the staff member in English, "Excuse me, sir, do you know a shorter way to go to this place?" While I am showing the place on the map. He answered and gave us the directions. I also said thank you to him. At last I arrived at the spot where my mom was there with my father and my sister. And after that, we can play many fun rides again. From this moment, I learned that learning many languages may help in our daily lives, especially while traveling around the world. Do you guys have any questions?
Jason, I have a question. How did you feel when you knew that you were lost?
I felt a little panic at first, but during the journey, it's fun because I still can explore lots of things that I passed, and I am also happy because I learned a valuable lesson, and that is that learning many language is really important for our daily lives.
Okay, Jason, I have a question too. How long did it take to reach the destination where your parents and sister are there?
It took me about 40 till 50 minutes um, till I reached the destination. But during the journey, I had like a 5 minute break and I played some rides too with my grandma.
Whoa, that's long, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty long.
Okay, it's
Now it's
now.
Dui Anggar's story.
Okay, I will talking about my story. It is a story about my online friend. In 3 years ago, I met an online friend and his name is Jim. We met in an online overworld game. So when I gained some resources, he just gave me some stuff and asked to make a house together. And then I said yes. And it is the start of our friendship. When we met each other, we start playing some games and have fun together. We just play more and more games together non-stop. We always mess with each other, like killing and grieving each other. We always play at even and win together. After some shenanigans, we start to contact each other and we start messaging, sending some jokes or a meme, trolling each other. We also tell about what is happening in real life, like how is your day. We always get close because I think we have the same humor. I still can't believe that we can have a friend without knowing what the person looks like, his personality, his real gender, or maybe I can just take the good things. Like we can make friends that sharing fun together without knowing his looks in real life and without discrimination.
I have a question from your story.
Okay, what?
So till now, do you still contact each other?
Yes, until today we still contact each other.
I have a question too. Do you know how old is he?
He has the same age as me.
Oh, that's great. Okay, everybody, I think that's all of our podcast.
Thanks for watching this podcast at Mariam de Gloria.